Mankind is making animal food a habit in each place in the world. Some countries prohibit to eat some kind of animals by the religion. But one animal has permission to eat, though one animal must not eat. Are there a country which completely forbids animal food? At any rate, human beings settle one and another reason, and they are eating the animals. Then, a human being criticizes the custom of the another countries, though he respects the custom of himself country. They say that it must not be killed and not eat. And they have a habit not to eat it, because pigs are the dirty animal, because cattle are sacred, because whales are advanced creature. But on one side they kills and eating different seed of animals. They kills animals, so they insist that this animal recognized to eat. It is stated clearly and definitely here. A human being must not kill and eat any animals. It isn't concerned about country, religion and a race. Animal food is improper. It is because the animal is a life, too. A person who keeps the dog or the cat as a pet will know it. Pets becomes a family's member often. Will it be a barbarous thing, extremity, that slaughter such existence? Well, may we kill it if they are the cow, the pig and the sheep. All both cows and pigs, sheeps, horses are mammals as dogs and cats. A person who keeps dogs and cats, and whom animals breeders will know it. The truth, an animal have an emotion and a heart. So the same, which human beings are eating in habit, cow and pig and sheep have emotions, too. In the first place, will you have ever thought, how are the food materials such as the hamburgers and steaks and roast beef which human being is making the principal food put on the supermarket and the restaurant? Cattle are raised for the meat, and dealers strike and break their head with the hammer, and kill them. They kill living things in the cruel way of killing it, and they eat it. Men feel appetite to the meat as a cooking and covets it, and eats. But they don't think that the life are deprived cruelly in that shade. If you goes to the supermarket, packed meat is displayed, and you only put it in the shopping cart. We are in the tendency not to care no matter how much we eat it. And we think it is free, if only we pay money. Without imagining the meat is the killed animal. But try to imagine the sight, your dog or your cat which you love is made bloody and it is killed. Even if it is so, do you want to eat animals? Do you say that the cattle and the pig are different from the dog and the cat? It is the same. The animal, the cow, sometimes sheds tears to the farmer who brought up her when it was sold. When it is shot with a rifle, the pig gives the scream of last agony. Any animal has both emotion and fear. Then, God says that human must not kill animals. It is because animals are not things, but they are life. Recently, the problem of the mad cow disease and avian influenza happens. The people think only to eat safely, not to become sick. There are no men who think of a matter of animals' life. They just only think that, is it safe even if we eat this beef? Is it safe even if we eat this chicken? Then, the meat dealers are thinking about only sales. Who would think this problem to be a message from God once? Cattle become sick, and the men who eats that are exposed to the danger. This will be the silent resistance of the cattle. If it doesn't do so, human beings are probably to keep killing the cattle unlimitedly. Therefore, the cattle is raising the silent warning by a body sacrifice. Animals are not a mere thing. Then, God wants human beings' eyes awoke. However, foolish human beings are only thinking to eat the safe meat, and dealers are only thinking to make profit. Human beings should throw animal food away in the near future. No, it decides to be thrown away. But we can't force it to the others. God never forces it to the human. He makes a human being do a turn. Therefore, mankind must do a turn little by little. For example, when it tries to stop smoking suddenly, it is irritated. When a diet is done suddenly, it is sometimes rebounds. When a habit is made to change completely suddenly, it has reaction. For the Westerners have a habit that eat beef, it decides its physical condition may be injured by changing eating habits completely. Therefore, you should reform eating habits little by little. Consciously. Meat dealers are probably to repel the opinion to oppose to animal food especially. It is because that is the work to earn money for them. But, not they recognize themselves as the dealer who handles meat, but they only have to recognize themselves as the dealer who handles food. Then, the general idea of food is caught widely. And if the substitutes for the animal's meat are provided for the consumer, it will decide to contribute to the world more for them. And they could get more expensive profit with the consumer's trust in the future. Let's try to think about the vegetarian here. Well, may we eat if it is vegetables? There may be people who argues, because even vegetables are plants which are being creature. Then, mustn't we eat vegetables, too? Then the thing that a human being is permitted to eat seems to be none. But, try to think. There is the food to eat without depriving any life. That is fruit. A tree doesn't die even if a fruit is plucked from the tree. Even if the fruit of the apple is plucked, the tree of the apple doesn't die. Therefore, human being has only to eat fruit. But, still, even if we change eating habits suddenly, it will have an influence with the health. Our human being body spends long time and it is accustomed to eat various things. And, there won't be people who agrees with that in the present society, at any rate. So, God forgives a fixed line for us. It is that we can eat plants and fish, but mammals and birds are improper. It is the best that we don't kill the fish, but it is better than ruining mammal and birds. Like this, the line which God decided is being drew between the mammals, birds, and the fish, vegetables. In a word, as for the modern, we must stop ruining mammals and birds to eat. It will be approved though that will take long time from now on.